Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I have a beautiful article and this article will tell us about the Ukrainians who already train on some tanks that they did not receive yet and they do not even know if they will ever receive. Isn't that something? Well, we have this defense minister of Ukraine. His name is Reznikov. And we have a little article here. Here he is. This little person right here, the Ukrainian, look at him. He's 100% right there, okay? I can circle him. So, this Ukrainian defense minister says that Ukrainian troops will train on German tanks in Poland. All right, well, that's good news. This article comes from Ukrinform, and this is from the 21st of January 2023. All right, Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov, this person, has said that Ukrainian forces will train on Leopard 2 battle tanks in Poland, despite Western allies' failure to reach a decision on whether to supply Kiev with German-made tanks. So, you're gonna learn how to ride a bicycle that your parents will not buy. Very interesting philosophy. So I'm gonna learn how to skate because nobody will buy me skates as of now. Well, I'm not saying you should not be prepared, not saying that. But as you probably know, if you're familiar with the issue, I don't want to say the entire Europe, but the important countries of Europe tried to blame Germany for not delivering Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine or allow other countries to do that. All of a sudden, Germany becomes the bad boy again, or the bad girl, I would say, of Europe, and is becoming, the challenges and shaming tactics and all that. The wrong side of history, as the Prime Minister of Poland said, if you're not with us, you're on the wrong side of history again. There was a below the belt punch, a blow, however you want to, a blow. Let's call it a punch to be more politically correct, I guess. So now we have Reznikov, trying to push things forward without even having the tanks. On the other hand, the Poles said that they will go ahead and form a little coalition, and I can guess with whom. Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. These three Baltic states, total population of these three states is about 5 million people, like a village in India or China. Just put it this way. So anyway, that would be the small coalition, probably Finland as well with a tiny dancer, Elton John's song, the Prime Minister of Finland, the embarrassing Prime Minister. Now, let's see what Mr. Reznikov has to say here, because I'm pretty sure he's going to come with some strong arguments, right? So, Reznikov said in an interview, and I'm not going to put that over there, with VOA's Ukrainian service on Friday, Ukrinform reports. That's what he says. Countries, and I'm quoting Mr. Reznikov, countries that already have Leopard tanks can begin training missions for our tank crews. We will start with that, and we will go from there. End quote. The minister says, well, you can say that he is organized. I give him that. But, patterns tell more about an individual than a good intended interpretation of this guy's statements. That what I'm trying to say is, if you are aware and you followed Reznikov along the past 11 months, you might understand that he's a weasel. Okay? So it's kind of like that. So it's very, very slippery, you know what I mean? I don't want to say sleazy, but I don't like to. Anyway, he's not a good guy. He's kind of like that. And I don't like this kind of murky guys, but hey, that's a preference. Look at the pattern. Look at the pattern of this guy and see that he's not really good intended. My interpretation of this, knowing his pattern which could not be in this case, but I'm taking a big leap, like not big leap, like a big leap, you know, like Mao Zedong asked some to do, and they never came back. About what, 20 million or so? Anyway, so let's see what else Mr. Reznikov talks about here. So he said he hopes that Germany, and I'm quoting, will follow their process, conduct their internal consultations, and will arrive at the THE decision to send tanks to Ukraine. So it's kind of like a warning, or, you know, we can say wishful thinking, which will happen, and we already know it happened. Why? Because the Germans have no balls. They said, you know what, if you Poles want to give Ukraine tanks, you can do that, but we never received a formal request from Poland. Now that's a weasel way to do it. And I'm quoting again Mr. Reznikov. I'm optimistic regarding this because the first step has been made. We will start training programs for our tank crews on Leopard 2. Reznikov said, good for you. According to him, agreements were reached thanks to the initiatives of Poland and Britain regarding the Leopard and Challenger tanks, respectively. As reported, the UK will begin training the Ukrainian armed forces to use Challenger 2 tanks in the coming days. You have to know, if you don't know so far already, that Challenger, I think, is a kind of a copy of Leopard 2. That's what I read. I didn't dream of this kind of information, and that's why probably they try to do that. Great Britain, anyway, said that they will deliver Challenger, but it's like everybody's pushing everybody. You do it first. No, you do it first. You do it first. Now, Poland, who showed big balls and I would say desire to take care of Russia and Russians in particular, and we know why, right? My Polish friends know why, and my Ukrainian friends know why, and my Russian friends know why. Anyway, they are very ballsy. Let's do this, let's do this. Now, there's no more roadblocks for you to achieve that goal, Poland. So please write that little request to Germany. Ich will ein Panzer bitte. Okay, just say that, and the German says, Jawohl, meine Frau, or okay, and they will do that for you. Okay. So I want to see that request coming from Poland, and I can pretty much be certain that they will deliver the tanks, but we'll be alone. And that's good, because being alone means courage, and I admire that. The Poles are courageous. I admire that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.